assume you want to keep your calculator, don't you?
Answer to this one is negative 4x plus 5y. Alright, the answer is 3x plus 4y. Answer to this one is x plus y. Alright, answer should be x minus 6y. Answer should be x plus 8. The lottery numbers are 4, 7, 10, 13, and 20. Today's objective, you have to go from point slope to slope-intercept form. And that's going to be the first set of examples. And then after that, after the halfway point, you're going to do point slope to standard form. Here's example 1. Y minus 3 equals 1/4 times the quantity x plus 8. You have to change this to slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. To do that, multiply through the parentheses by the slope. Y minus 3 equals 1/4 x plus 2. 1/4 times 8 is 2. It's the same as 8 over 4. That gives you 2. And then, since you're going to slope-intercept, you need to have the y by itself on the left. And move what's with it to the right and change the sign. The last thing you have to do is to simplify the back end of it. 2 plus 3 is 5. Here's a review of what we just did. You start with point slope, multiply the parentheses by this number, the slope, 1/4 times x, and 1/4 times 8. That's the same as 8 divided by 4. You get 1/4. Or not 1/4, but you get 2. 1/4 times 8 is 2. Keep this y where it's at and move this to this side. Change the sign. Simplify. 2 plus 3 is 5. Alright, if the problem were this, if you had 1/3 times 12, if it's 1/3 times 12, then you would do 12 times 1 and then divide by 3. It'd be 4. If you had a fraction that was something other than 1 on the top like this, if it were something like that, you would do 15 times 2, which is 30, and then divide by 3 to get 10. You do that, and then divide by this. Here's example 2. Y plus 3 equals 2 times the quantity x minus 1. You want to change this to slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. So you have to multiply through the parentheses by that number. That would give you 2x minus 2. Since you're changing to slope-intercept, you got to keep the y by itself and move what's with it to the right and change the sign. So it's a minus 3 on the right. And then simplify this. Minus 2 minus 3 is minus 5. On the practice problem, you should have y plus 3 equals negative 4x minus 24. You're going to move this to the right. So y equals negative 4x minus 24 minus 3. Your answer should be y equals negative 4x minus 27. Bonus answer is 9x minus 5y. Bonus answer is negative 8x plus 5y. On the practice problem, you should have y minus 10 equals a negative 1/5 x minus 2. And then you have to move this to the right to get y equals negative 1/5 x minus 2 plus 10. Your final answer is y equals a negative 1/5 x plus 8. Bonus is negative 12x. Bonus answer is 7x plus 4. Negative 6x plus 12 is the bonus answer. The lottery numbers are 5, 7, and 10. Example 3. In this one, you're going to have to go from point slope to standard form. And standard form is ax plus by equals c. Standard form. Step 1 is to multiply through the parentheses by the slope. You should get y plus 3 equals 4x minus 8. Now you're going to standard form, which means you have to move the x term this way and this term this way. When you do that, you have a negative 4x plus y on the left, and on the right you have minus 8 minus 3. A negative 8 minus 3. And then simplify the right side. That's a negative 11. What's wrong with this standard form? X is negative, so we have to change the sign of everything to get 4x minus y equals 11. Example 4. Y plus 6 equals a negative 1/3 times the quantity x minus 12. Step 1 to change this to ax plus by equals c is to multiply the parentheses by the slope. You should get y plus 6 equals a negative 1/3 x plus 4. It's a double negative, negative third and negative 12. That's going to be a plus 4. Next, you have to move this to the right and this to the left. That's 1/3 x plus y equals 4 minus 6. Simplify the right side. That's a negative 2. What's wrong with this standard form?
No fraction.
No fraction. Cannot have a fraction. So when you do have a fraction, you multiply everything by the denominator, 3 in this case. That cancels out the 3 there, and you're left with x plus 3y equals negative 6. On the practice problem, you should have y minus 10 equals 1/4 x plus 5. You have to switch this and this. That's a negative 1/4 x plus y equals 5 plus 10. And simplify the right side to get 15. Now you have two things that you can do here. You have to change the sign and you have to multiply everything by 4. So you could just multiply everything by negative 4 and do the same thing in one step. So if you do that, you should get x minus 4y equals a negative 60. Answer is 6x minus 6. Answer is 4x. On the practice problem, you should have y plus 7 equals negative 5x plus 45, and then switch this and this to get 5x plus y equals 45 minus 7. Your final answer is 5x plus y equals 38.
Dude. Bryce, you missed it.
Did I really?
I don't know, but my answer's different than everybody else's.
Lewis, the answer to this one's 0.
Lewis, the answer to this one's 0.
Yes.
I got peace. You said 0?
Yeah, it's wrong.
You lied to me, Mr. Skinner.
You guys have been lying to me all year. Nope.
That's right.
Daniels hasn't.
Just put it down.
Oh, that's not even close.
That's right.
That's right. Cron hasn't.
I got it, Mr. Skinner.
Did you get 0?
Nope.
Don't bring it up.
Okay. Got, oh, yep, that's right.
You got one right. Yes. Making me read them upside down.
I can.
Answer to the bonus. Yep. Cron. And that's your last bonus problem. And Fannin.
I didn't get that much. They did after.
That was